Hi Libra, this is your July 17th through July 23rd weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love coming towards you. In the second spread, we'll check in with those of you who are already married or in a relationship. Then I'll do the X spread. After that, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And at the end, we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is a new love this week. We have Temperance clarified by the World. We have Death, the Fool clarified by the Sun. In the potential outcome, we have the Hierophant with the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. And we also have the Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We also have Scorpio on the table. You know what, Libra? It's readings like this that drive me nuts. Okay, this is something big, something major, something huge that's about to happen. Every single card in the main spread on the left is a major arcana card. 5 of them, alright? 5 major arcana cards. In the potential outcome, there is one more major arcana card, right? So total 6 of major arcana cards. And then we've got the Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Alright, so yeah, it starts with that Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck, all the way to your right. What I can tell you about all those 5 major arcana cards in the main spread, right? I can interpret that a couple of different ways, right? You could be finishing some kind of a healing process. You could be literally healing from something, or you could be healing from a divorce or breakup. Okay, I'm not predicting you feeling under the weather. I'm not predicting you having to go through some kind of a, I don't know, clinic or something. If this is your story, then perhaps some of you are about to finish that healing process, and it didn't have to be that serious. Perhaps you had to get some procedures done. You know, as we all get older, we all need to take care of our bodies, to take care of our minds as well. Because here's the deal: the Temperance card, the first card that came out, could be a Sagittarius you're dealing with, but Temperance is a card of patience, and it's also a card of healing. All right. But Temperance is clarified by the World, and we also have Death right next to Temperance, right? Both of those 2 cards, World and Death, could be interpreted as cards of some kind of an ending, all right? So perhaps you did go through a divorce, you did go through a breakup, and you had to heal from this. Or perhaps, again, you literally had to, you know, get something done, get something, I don't know, some procedures. It could be different for all of you. Right, and here comes the Fool clarified by the Sun. Alright, the Fool and the Sun, this is a brand spanking new beginning. A very happy one. Right, the Sun could be a Leo you're dealing with, the Fool could be an Aries you're dealing with, but both of them are new beginning cards. Right, especially the Fool. And whenever the Fool and the Sun cards come out in the same spread, I always point out the similarities between those 2 cards. In the right upper corner of the Fool card, we have the Sun, and then we have the actual Sun in the Sun card. And the gesture of the kid riding the horse and the person in the Fool card, to me this is an identical gesture. Also to me it's a gesture of a very happy individual. Okay, so at some point this Page of Cups is going to play out this week. Somebody's going to ask you out, somebody's going to approach you. If you're going to a healing or clinic or a retreat, it could be somebody there. Or perhaps somebody may set you up with somebody. Perhaps a friend of yours is tired of seeing you all sad, all lonely, and they will, you know, set you up on a blind date or something, or they will introduce you to somebody. Or you'll just, it could be you yourself deciding that you've had enough, you need to get out, you need to get out of the house, you need to go socialize, and bam, you're going to meet this new person with the Fool and the Sun card. But yeah, definitely happiness coming your way, Libra. In the potential outcome, we have the Hierophant with the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. You are the Queen of Swords. I think we all agree. Male or female absolutely doesn't matter. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The Knight of Pentacles could be an Earth sign. The Hierophant is a Taurus card, and Taurus is an Earth sign. But if you want to stay general, then the Hierophant is a card of something traditional, like a committed relationship or marriage. It's also a very spiritual card, educational card for some of you. The Knight of Pentacles right next to the deck, it's you know, the most financially abundant knight out of all 4 knights, the most stable, the most grounded, the most serious, the most long-term nights out of all 4 nights. Alright, so yes, you definitely have something serious, something grounded, something long-term that's about to take place. Again, so many major arcana cards. It's crazy. It is crazy. It's hard for me to interpret, but I'm still happy that this is happening to you. Because with the Fool and the Sun cards right there in the middle, yes, definitely a new beginning, a happy one. You could be the happiest you've ever been. Alright, with the Sun and the Fool card. And at the same time, something grounded, something serious, something long-term, a foundation for that is about to get established. And all of this starts with that Page of Cups. Alright, Libra, really happy for you. Congratulations. Libra, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, the spread is for you. We have the Two of Cups, the Four of Swords, the Four of Wands, and the Empress on the bottom of the deck. Well, first of all, this is such a positive spread. Libra. The Empress on the bottom of the deck, that's one of your major arcana cards. You share it with Taurus. Okay? What I can tell you is there's one of the two scenarios, basically. You are either going on a vacation with your person, or perhaps you'll just take a couple of days off, or it could just be one weekend where it's just the two of you. Or, scenario number 2, you will either find out that you are expecting a baby, or you could already go into labor. One of the two. Because the Empress on the bottom of the deck, it's not only your major arcana card, it's also a card of somebody who is expecting. Okay? It really is. Alright, and the Four of Swords, the second card that came out. You see how there is a person laying down, laying horizontally? Okay, so it could be you guys just, taking some time off, turning off your phone, going off grid, going someplace warm, or just staying home where it's just the two of you, right? Or somebody could be getting that ultrasound done, or somebody could be going into labor. Right? The Four of Wands right next to the deck is a card of a commitment or marriage. Okay, and the Two of Cups, the first card I came out, is an amazing card. It's a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of when two people feel the same way towards one another. Okay, so one of those two scenarios. You're either spending some time one-on-one, for some of you going to a beach, for others of you, you're just going to lock yourself in and stay together. And for others of you, it could be related to a child. All right, cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Libra, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the 8 of Cups clarified by the 10 of Wands, the 2 of Swords clarified by the Ace of Swords, the 3 of Cups clarified by the 5 of Cups, and we also have Justice on the bottom of the deck. Well, let's talk about the obvious real quick. Justice on the bottom of the deck, that's you, Libra. That's your major arcana card. All other cards on the table are minor arcana cards. To be honest with you, I don't really see the two of you getting back together. You'll know who this is. By the way, we don't have any court cards. 0. I clarified every single card that originally came out hoping for a court card, but no. Somebody is coming back to you. And the 3 of Cups right next to the deck clarified by the 5 of Cups, this is what they are very sorry about. Right? The 5 of Cups is a card of somebody who regrets the past, grieves the past, and since it's clarifying the 3 of Cups, that's what they regret or they're sorry about. It could have been a third-party situation which came out to the surface, you found out, or perhaps this person was a party animal, non-committal. They would always go out with friends or what have you, and they will just go MIA for a few hours or something like that. If you can think of someone like that, then that could be the person coming back to you. And again, I don't see you being all excited about this person coming back. Quite the opposite. Quite the opposite. The 2 of Swords clarified by the Ace of Swords right there in the middle. It could be your energy, right? It could be your energy. You're the King and the Queen of Swords. The Ace of Swords is your ace. And the person on the Justice card is holding up a sword in one of their hands. Again, that Ace of Swords belongs to you, so you're the judge and the jury. However you want to handle this, but again, I don't really see you being very enthusiastic about this. Alright? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Libra. This week we have the 4 of Pentacles, the 9 of Wands, the 7 of Swords, and the 5 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Alright, Libra, watch your back, watch your wallet, watch what you say at work or when it comes to work, business, and finances. Okay? yeah, this is not a good spread. This is a huge red flag. Somebody could, stab you in the back, right? So let me give you a couple of examples, right? Say you work in an office and you have access to certain files somewhere on the server, right? And somebody may come and asks if you could give them the file or grant access to the files or print it out. Make sure they have proper authorization, okay? Even if they always do, perhaps they no longer have access to that. Others of you, somebody may try to bribe you, like literally try to bribe you, and it doesn't have to be money. It could be as like an excessive gift or something like that. For others of you, somebody may just simply try to, it could be some kind of a deception that's happening behind your back or something. So be very careful. Again, I don't know how exactly it's going to play out, but yeah, we have the Seven of Swords right next to the deck. It is a card of a cheater, deception, liar, someone like that. The Nine of Wands in the middle is a card of a wounded warrior, right? And the Five of Swords on the bottom of the deck is a card of like an ugly fight or an ugly separation. So if you are thinking about doing something questionable, let's just put it that way, you'll get caught, Libra. You will get caught. All right, so be extremely careful this week. All right, cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Libra, this week. We have Judgment, we have the Two of Swords, we have the Five of Cups, and the Ten of Swords on the bottom of the deck. This really reminds me of the X spread I did for you a few minutes ago. It's a different deck. I use different decks for different spreads, but it's very similar. I think the Two of Swords and the Five of Cups, both of those two cards were in that deck spread. Judgment, the first card I came out, is a card of somebody coming back from the past. And I'm not surprised to see something like this, Libra. Venus going retrogrades on the 22nd, I believe. And this is when more X's than usual could resurface. Okay, and yeah, here's one of them, and it's going to be one of the, I don't know how many X's you have, but you're definitely not going to be welcoming this person back into your life. Okay, the Ten of Swords on the bottom of the deck, all the way to your right, it's a card of like an abrupt ending. It could be you ghosting them, shutting them down, blocking them, things like that. Alright, so yeah, that's what I have for you, Libra, for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Libra, have an amazing week.